Hey everybody, what I want to do today is I had a little time and I have a lot of my friends who have or thinking about getting a fractal device and their fear is the learning curve. So what I thought I would do was do a basic video on how to set up um, if you have a FM3, FM9 or AXFX3. You're able to set up all of these devices by following this, okay, this little quick video. Real simple, I'm telling you. Don't be afraid of this thing, but it's amazing, have great capabilities, great tones, and all of that good stuff. By the time you're in this video, you should be able to set up your board, tweak your amp, tweak your cabinets, pick your microphone, like I said, different amplifiers, different ways of tweaking your pedals that you put in, switch back and forth and understanding exactly how this works, okay? So hang tough with me. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have the Fractal software, editing software. So once you get that, download that software, whether it's Mac or Windows device, you want to go ahead and open that up. And this is what you'll see. But you have to make sure you connect one end to your computer, it's USB, and then the other part goes into your device. It's like plugging one of those printer cables out into your device. So you hit preset. They have all of these amazing presets that you can choose from. Man, so many of them. So many great stuff, right? So what you want to do is you want to go over till you find an empty space. Click on that empty space. Let me see, do that, right? And it'll bring you right back. And you'll see right here where it says controller, okay? And that's the controller panel that you're in. So what I like to do first, there we go, is name it. And then we'll name it test, okay? And hit enter. Then your test is up there. And anytime you make changes to your profile, you'll see that and it'll say save. And it's just by habit, I like to hit save, okay? Then I want to go ahead and start building out because right now, if I strike my guitar, I have nothing because I have no input or output. So I'll go right over here to where it says quick build. And what happens is you'll see all of these great pedals and different things. I know part of it's blocked out because of my picture in the corner. But you have all of these things to choose from. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your input. Take it and drag it and drop it in a block right there. And then I go to my output and put an output there. Then I'll click on that. And because I want to make my cable, I want to link everything up. And what it'll do is create that connection from the input to the output, okay? See that? So just like you're having a cable from input and output, so you'll have sound. See, I have sound now. But without that, I wouldn't have no sound, as you've seen earlier. Then, okay, I want to add my amplifier. That's the first thing I like to do. So what I'll do is I'll grab an amp, put it there, and a cab, put it there. That's the first thing I like to do, and I like to keep it in the middle of the chain. All right, so then I go back to the controller because what I want to do is I want to pick the amplifier I want. So I click on that amp, and what it does, it gives you options of amplifiers to choose from. I like what they call car ambler, which is like a car rambler, but they can't because of, I'm sure, copyright and all that stuff. But you have options to choose whichever amp you want. All of these are amplifiers. But let's stick with the car ambler, right? And the other thing is, even if you want to test different amps out, you can click on this little pen stick and go back and forth, and it'll give you options to change to different amplifiers, all of that stuff. Even if you want to go, because I think they have like the tweed stuff up front. Bassman, bass guy bright, see all of that stuff. Whatever you choose that you like. And I want to get back to, here it is, boom, right in front of me, right? So I have my amp, right? So if I wanted to edit my amp, I can edit it here. You see these buttons here. They have an ideal button. I always take the gain down. So if they have gain, I'll bring the gain down. And then what I'll do is I'll raise the volume up, right? Because I want my amp to be clean. And I'll let my overdrives to do all the work on my drive pedals and whatnot, okay? So that, I have my amp. Now we have cabs, okay? So right now it's showing the legacy cab, right? But I like the Dynacab, so I'll go to Dynacab, right? And then I can click on this where it says cab 1. I can click on that and go to 112 car ambler. Say boom. And then if I want to change microphones, let me, all of those are muted. If I want to change mics, I go to mic, click on mic. If I want like a 57, I'll do that. I could do that. And then I can also turn the level of the cab up. There you go. So right now, and then also, you see these? You can move the position of the mic. You want it dead center, or you want to go to the edge, or further out, or further in. See that? Okay, we got that. So let's go back to amp, because I didn't show you these other things. So you have these different parameters. You can actually EQ it. You have your preamp. You have your different types of tubes. This is crazy, right? So you look here, and I'm gonna try to move my picture right here, so you guys can see more of the controls. Okay. So you can see all the different types of tubes. So if I click here, right now they're using 12AX7 Sylvanias. So I can go to a RCA tube. Then look all of these different controls you have to choose to adjust. You can do a natural boost, and AC boost, CC boost, FAS boost, full OD. Look all the stuff that you could choose from. Let's go back to Sylvanias. You hear it? Because you almost like you hear it changing the tubes, right? Crazy, right? Then you have your power amp mode, tube configuration. See your different tubes, your power tubes, cathodes, all of that bias, all of these things that we normally doesn't even bother with. So let's do this. This says 6L6GE, right? If I wanted to go 6L6, but I want to use the JJ tubes, right? This is the power of tubes. I can do that. Nuts, right? So you have all of these options. So if I wanted to look at the power supply, there's the power supply. The speaker graphics, see how you want your, yeah, it has the frequencies, everything right here. You can change these different things, break up, medium. If you wanted to break up early, you could do break up hard, soft, all of that stuff. Input EQ, flat. Output EQ, you can do that, mess with that. Dynamics, you can mess with that as well. So basically that's your amp. These are your tubes. Different things you can do, not your tubes, but your cabinets. Different things you can do with your cabinets, and different ways you can pick your cabinets. Like here, and even without taking and dragging, you can move the distance and the position with these knobs as well and pan it if you like, okay? Like I said, this is gonna be a real brief overview, so I'm gonna move on. All right, I'm gonna go back to Quick Build. And how I like to build my pedal board is how I like to do it here when I'm working with a processor. So I'm gonna put a compressor right here. I like having compressor early. You may be different. Then I can go back here. Then I can choose the compressor that I want. All of these different compressors. Let's go with a tube compressor, right? Yeah, you can feel the compressions, right? So that's my compressor. Then what I like to do is go to my drive. Let's go back to the Quick Build. Create a drive pedal. Take it, drop it in. It's noisy. I already know it's one of them loud ones. So I go to the controller and I highlight the drive and it has a riot lead. Let's do something a little softer. Let's do King of Tone. See, there it is. So then if I want to go in and give you the mix, the level and balance. So if I want to go back to that, go to the controller and highlight that. That's my King of Tone. If I want more drive, if I want to bring down the tone, that. I want to give it a little more. I'm going to be a little dramatic. Okay. Turn that off. You can hit the space bar to turn it off. Let me go with my tuner. That's what I want to check my tuning. Have that right there up top. My tuner. That's pretty good. You just click on it and it goes away. All right, now we have our compressor, we have an amp, our cab. What do you want to put in? Let's put in some modulations, okay? Let's find a chorus. So what I'll do is I'll take a chorus, drag it right here, and it already comes open. See that? So if I want to go back and see what it is, hit that button there, highlight it, and it shows it's an analog stereo. If you want to change it, see, we want a Boss dimension. We go that. So now we have our chorus in there, and then of course it has your different settings, what you want to do, how much depth you want. Okay, that's pretty good. Then we can hit spacebar and it cuts it off. Okay, let's put another pedal in. And then you can put them either way. Doesn't matter. You can put them here or that. I'm just doing this because I want to go ahead and do a quick overview. And if I wanted to take this chorus and move it, I can take it and drag it behind the amp. Just cut it on. See that? It kind of reacts different if it's in front of or behind the amp. Let's see, listen to this one. Just a little, not much. We'll leave it here though. And of course, here's the tone. If you want to change the tone, high cut, low cut, the mix level, balance. It says mode, dimension mode. You can go medium, low or high. Let's try high. Okay, let's go ahead and cut that off. Now, let's go back to quick build. What do I want here? I'm not going to go way out. Let's do a delay. Let's do a delay here. So let's put a delay here. Hear that? Go back to my controller, highlight the delay. It's a digital mono. So open it up. I can hit that pen and lock it down and go through the different ones. That's it. There we go, ambient stereo. Analog mono. And then they have all of these different ones you want, pan and all of this other stuff. Let's do this. Digital. Okay, we'll use that one. And then we just hit this X to get out of it. We have our delay in. See that? And if I wanted to take the mix down a little bit, I can do that. So if I wanted to go ahead and turn the drive on just to see what it sounded like if I had the drive. Yeah, with that delay, let's cut off the drive, let's cut off the delay, and let's just put a reverb here. Go to quick builds, and everything is in alphabetical order so you won't get lost. So here's the reverb. Take it, put it there. It's already on. It sounds like some kind of chambered or spring reverb. So we hit that, large hall. Let's try the sun plate. Put another one. Let's put the pin down and mess with that for a second. Studio A. Let's do that one. More of a slap back. They have Coliseum, concert hall. Let's do Small Spring. You hear that reverb? We'll leave that there. Go out, say I want to back the reverb down in the mix of reverb, put in here. So if I turn on my delay, so I have my delay, my reverb, and let's add a little chorus. Okay, let's turn the chorus off. Go to our overdrive, turn it on. To me, it's just a lot of delay. I would bring the delay down so it's not so dominant. Yep, and I'm in. That's the bridge, this is the neck. And that right now was pretty decent. Let me turn that overdrive off. That's not too bad, you know, for a quick overview. And like I said, you have so many options. Go to quick build. I can move these reverbs down, this reverb down here, put the delay here, and then I can put another block there for quick build. Let's do a phase shifter. Put a phase shifter here, right? Yeah. What is that? Let's go back and see what it is. Go phase shifter. All right, let's do something different. Let's do, there we go, let's do that one. So I have that. If I want to go to controller, I can control how much of it I get. I can bring the mix down where it's not so prevalent. So if I brought it down some more, so you can hear the difference. It's still there, but not so out front. Want more? See, go. You want to go crazy with it, right? We bring it down to like 17%. You can get all of that stuff out of that. Let me go ahead and turn this off, right? And it's back. Turn this off. And this is how I like to do mine because I turn everything off except for the compressor. And I save it. Boom. Then you have your pedal board set up. Now, this gives you options, the FC Edit. So when you have your controller, you can control it and actually assign multiple things to each button. Multiple things to each button. If I wanted to have like drive 2, drive 1 here, see that? I can have chorus and rotary here. Then I can have this and something else. You assign it by, picking out, say, okay, I want to do preset. And then it gives you select by, toggle, preset, give you the different presets you want to choose from. And you can do that. And this goes endless, your layout for your controller, right? But I just wanted to come and show you a really brief overview on how to set up this Axe Effects and see how easy it is. Then you have your different scenes. You can have all of these different scenes, can do different things. Scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can have different things you set it up for. But I just wanted to go ahead and do a basic overview so you would be able to understand. There's no complicated, you're not getting really crazy with it where I think, oh my God, I got to have a degree to figure it out. No, you don't. All you have to have is a little time and patience. Scene manager, perform mode, amps, tells you everything, amps not used, the edits, the setup for sets or your song, particular song. Right here gives you which version is firmware version right here. Says you're connected, different tools. If this one even has an IR capture, so if you want to capture like an amp, you could do that there. And then it has a control and all of the different things, settings, and it has your help menu there. Your delay, tap tempo, your tuner, all of this stuff is right there for you, and it's not really hard to understand. It's not, very complicated. So again, and even if you want to, export or save the preset, import preset, export preset, cabin bundle, make it as a template, save the template, recent presets that I've been messing with. It has all of that stuff right there. And there it is.